This week on 3D Printed Soup, LV427 Designs, a great 3D printing design company, have sent me chunky corridor set pieces. Let's give it a print and see how it goes. That's right after this. Hello photo makers, welcome back to 3D Printed Soup. I love it when companies get in touch with me with their new products and their new files and say, hey, do you want to give these a try? It's brilliant. It just means that I can big up some companies who are up and coming, and if I really like their stuff, I can make sure that everyone sees it and they get the appreciation of their work that they deserve. So yeah, LV427, they have sent me across some files. I'm not getting paid for this, they just sent me some files to try, and I love trying other people's files, so yeah, I'm very, very happy to give these a review. I'm going to print them in resin. You can also print them in PLA as well, but I thought this week I wanted to try it in resin because you can get a nice level of detail, plus it makes them nice, heavy and chunky, and I like nice, heavy, chunky dungeon tiles. So I picked up their corridor pack. There's also loads of other packs. There's labs and rooms, meeting rooms and crew quarters and bunkhouses, and they all look beautifully, beautifully sci-fi. But I need corridors for some games of Space Hulk, which I'm planning to do. So I've chucked them into my creality resin printer. So let's get on and print ourselves some chunky corridor set piece designs. Before we do that, however, thanks to everyone who's liked and subscribed this month. Well on the way to 500 now, and I'm really looking forward to hitting that number. If you haven't subscribed, please drag your cursor down. See the big red button to subscribe? Give it a click. Minimal work for you, maximum satisfaction for me. Give it a click and join our 3D printed society. Are we a society? I don't know, okay. 3D printed gang. Love and hugs to you all. So without any further ado, let's give these a print. Okay, yeah, very happy with the way these turned out. Thank you to LV427 for sending me these files. These are really, really great. Proper big chunky set pieces for your sci-fi games, whether you're playing Warhammer 30k, where you need some Zone Mortalis stuff. You could use this for Space Hulk. You could even use this for playing Space Crusade or Advanced Space Crusade. Lovely, lovely alien-inspired corridor pieces. They're chunky. I printed them out of resin, so they're nice and weighty. And yeah, these things go together really, really well. You can also get doors that go in these sections here, so you can have them going up and down, sort of Doom style, and you can sort of block off corridors and open and close them for a real nice sort of air of strategy, so keeping doors closed and open as you go through to make sure things aren't following you. They got some really, really good rooms. You have sort of tactical map rooms, you have locker rooms, you have HQ rooms. I just printed off the corridors because I need corridors for my Space Crusade and my Space Hulk games. But yeah, these are lovely. They all link in together and fit really, really nicely. I've got sort of three-way crossroads here, and I've got a 90-degree turn here, and I've got sort of a normal two-entrance choke point here. And yes, you stick some gene stealers or aliens in these and they turn out really, really well. And yeah, loving these. The attention to detail is amazing. They've got sort of these lovely switches and buttons, and they've got atmosphere processors and lots of really, really cool pipes to go along here. And yeah, if you put a bit of smoke down here, a bit of steam down here, it makes a very, very atmospheric looking set piece as well if you want to do some photography for your miniatures. Now, I don't get paid by the company that made these, LV427. Love the alien reference in the name, by the way. But they were nice enough to send me these across and ask me to take a look at them. So yeah, love these. Check out their website. They have got rooms, they have got corridors, they have got bulkheads, they got all kinds of cool stuff to go along with this. And they're modular, they all go together. And with a bit of paint on these particular ones, I've done some matte black paint, gunmetal at the top, then dry brush with some much shinier metal, and bit of brass for the piping, and some bright colours for the buttons and the readouts. You can make these look very, very cool. So I printed these in resin, so they're nice and heavy and chunky. You can print these in PLA as well. PLA takes about 16 hours to print one of these, so they're not quick prints, but the level of detail they put on here, well worth the time. I used resin, took me about 8 hours to print each one of these. So yeah, there's a good couple of days worth of work here, but if you put the time in, very, very nice. Also, price ain't bad either. So, thank you very much for the prints LV427. Hugely appreciated. I would definitely recommend checking out their stuff. They got some really, really good things on their website. Links in the description below, as always. Now, I'm going to go and play a few games of Necromunda with these as well. I mean, that makes an amazing choke point there. Just having your gangs coming down the side and meeting somebody in a tight, claustrophobic environment and having to basically have a gunfight down a corridor is going to be absolutely freaking awesome. Thanks so much for watching 3D Printed Soup. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Got any comments on this? Got any files you'd like me to check out? Leave them in the description below. Any games you particularly play on this? Are you a Necromunda fan? Or would you be using this for Space Hulk? Leave a comment in the comments below. My favourite one, I'll send you something special. Thanks very much for watching. Stay happy, stay safe, keep printing.